The second activity, or the second part of the video, is a more complex type of practice. It aims to help students practice the blending of the sounds, not just single sounds as we did in the previous activity, in which we also combine sounds, though, but in this it's going to be like more directed to that. Okay, different from the first activity, it's not intended to play a game. It is just an activity, a class activity. Nevertheless, it can be an interesting activity because students can have the opportunity to practice common words regarding their context, like food. In this situation, we're going to be talking about food and specific fruits, and this is everyday vocabulary for them because the fruit we're talking about is the kind of fruit they usually see or eat or know. Okay, so I'm not going to explain as much as I did in the previous activity, but I'm going to try to save some time in order to not exceed the time limit for the activity requested at the university. The material needed are flashcards. The idea is to have a set of flashcards with the name of the fruits print, but not in the regular alphabet. I mean, yes, in the regular alphabet, but also in the phonetic alphabet or symbols. Okay, so you have the name, and then you have the the phonetic name written below, so students can see the picture, identify the item, in this case a fruit, in this situation a fruit, and then they can also read the name. But then when you see, or when they see the written part below in phonetic symbols, there is where you will explain how this word is pronounced. You will separate it in syllables, and then you will try to go syllable by syllable, and then do the blending of the word, the sounds. And this is what we want to try to do. This is like an 18 words activity. It's kind of long, so I'm just going to to perform one example, and then I'm gonna assume that we can, as teachers, understand that this is part of what we do. Just an example, and then but then I'm including attaching the whole materials. I'm including the lesson plan, a formal lesson plan in this situation. In the first video, I just added an outline because, by the way, I designed this activity first, but when I was recording, so I recorded the other one first, and now I'm recording this one. So this is going to be the second part. And when I was planning this one, which was the first one I planned, I didn't actually read the instructions well, and it doesn't say that I have to upload a lesson plan. But then I didn't know, and I actually did a complete lesson plan for this activity, and it will be included within the class and within the file that I'm going to upload to the platform. Anyway, let's go straight to the activity. The material are flashcards, and the idea is to have a set of flashcards, as I said, with the names of the fruit, and in both in the alphabet and then in the phonemic alphabet as well. Students are supposed to practice the pronunciation of each of the fruits, but as the names are enunciated, they will practice in a drill format the syllabic deconstruction of the sounds to then blend them all back to form the word. Okay, the word. I'm sorry. In order to start activity, is an activity that, I mean, of course, like all activities or classes, you need to set a context or to have an idea what you guys or what students are doing. I mean, you're not going to go straight with the let's practice this word just like that. No, okay. The context is going to be set. There are instructions in the lesson plan in which I recommend that you start talking about food or health, and talk to students about healthy food. Of course, they will mention fruits and vegetables, and then if they didn't, you can introduce the topic, and then start talking about what they think about vegetables or fruits being a healthy food, and then you can start talking about fruit, just to not going straight to the words like that, in order to have a sort of context. Uh, it says here, in order to start the activity in a sort of contextualized form, the lesson plan attached for this class contains an idea of how to begin the lesson for this class. The activity now. The first word we'll be working with is apple. This next part I downloaded it from the site in which I found an activity pretty similar to this one, but then it's a video, so I'm not presenting a video of doing the activity because I don't have my students here. We'll be doing this. I mean, I could do this, but I'm gonna do it just with just one of the words in the list that I have, which by the way are like 18, are about 18, I guess. I can't remember the number exactly. But the first one is apple. The script says, apple. We have two letter P's in this word, but together they make just one P sound. The second syllable is unstressed and it's just like the dark L. 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 Apple. For the stress vowel you might find you pronounce it better if you leave your upper lip just a little bit. Apple. The opening of your mouth, that's what it means. Back the tongue. The back of the tongue should be lifted. Apple. So it's a sound that is made in here, but inside the mouth with the palatal part of the mouth, and then the back of the tongue almost put together. Say it with me. Apple. Apple. I like apples. Okay, this example is formulaic. I downloaded the full script from the original source, which is rachelsenglish.com, and it's partially modified because not all the text is necessary. It is for the original video, but for the adaptation for this lesson, it is not. I am attaching to this lesson to this to this activity the lesson plan for this last explanation that I attempted to do, and the fruit flashcards. So this is the second video. I hope it gets you the idea of what we're trying to do. I wish we had a better, I would have more time to do it in a better way. I hope this fulfills the school requirements. My name is Rodrigo Espinoza. I'm a BA student in the ELT class from the Universidad Pedagógica del Estado de Sinaloa. Thank you for watching.